Welcome to my Monday morning Mindset Motivation. I'm Georgie Hubbard and I am so excited that you decided to spend the start of your week with me. Let's set you up with the mindset it takes to lead. Hello and welcome to another episode of my Monday morning Mindset Motivation. It's the start of a brand new week. Now I know Mondays can be hard for some people. They certainly used to be hard for me. But it wasn't until I changed my thoughts and my view on a Monday that my life went to another level, that I woke up on a Monday excited for the opportunities for the new week. And I really just went into a fresh, brand new week with energy, with passion, and with excitement. So today I want to talk about something that I am extremely passionate about, and that is how our thoughts can impact our behaviors, and then our behaviors impact our actions and what we choose to do with our lives. So there's a lot of people, myself included, who are having more negative thoughts right now. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty, chaos, what's coming next. And it's really, really easy, because I know I do this still, to jump to the worst case scenario. Life isn't going to go back to the way it was before, and I'm not going to get the opportunity to do this, and focus on all of the things that we used to do that we miss, and worry about things that really are completely and utterly out of our control. Now, I'm a bit of a worrier. Well, I certainly used to be. I'm very aware now of my thoughts. So when I have a negative thought pattern, like, what's going to come next? And, what impact is this going to have on my business? And what impact is this going to have, on me seeing my family again in the UK? And all those thoughts that I could be thinking right now. Well, I'm really aware of them. And instead, I take a breath, I acknowledge the thought, and I think, what could I think instead? What more powerful thought could I replace that with? And instead, when I think about my business, I go, what an incredible opportunity to innovate and pivot. When I think about my family, I think, well, what an amazing experience it's going to be when I do see them again. How are we going to feel? What are we going to do? We're never going to take each other for granted again. They're the thoughts that I'm replacing the negative ones with. So now, instead of me going, all of this, I missed that, or what about this? I go, no, actually, what an opportunity. I won't take that for granted again. So I replace my thoughts with a more empowering thought. Now, I believe our thoughts have weight, and our thoughts begin to attract more positivity or more negativity. I believe what you put out is what you get back. Now, if you think that's all woo-woo, then I'd want to just reference a study that I find absolutely fascinating and I love. So it was done by a doctor called Masaru Emoto. And what he did was he got 2 petri dishes and filled both of them with water. Over one dish, he spoke love and positivity. And over another dish, he spoke hatred and negativity. Now, what was fascinating was the water that he spoke love and positivity over crystallized in a beautiful way. The dish that he spoke hatred and negativity to became disformed and ugly. Now think about that for a second. We are 60% water. So if you are constantly speaking negativity, if you are constantly speaking hatred, I'm not good enough, why does this always happen to me? What do you think happens in your body? What do you think happens over time? There's a reason why disease is called dis-ease. It's dis-ease in our body. And I believe that our mind is so powerful that it actually can wreak havoc and eventually cause disease in our body. Now, if you're listening to this and going, well, that's great, I'm having loads of negative thoughts at the moment, Georgie. Well, I've been there myself. I struggled with anxiety for years. I spoke negativity. I told myself I wasn't enough, I wasn't good enough. And I began to really not believe in myself. I had low self-worth. But it wasn't until I started speaking words of encouragement to myself. It wasn't until I told myself, you are enough. You have got this. That over time, with patience, with persistence, with consistency, I began to believe in myself. I began to have the strength. I began to attract more positive experiences into my life. I began to meet amazing people. Now, it's taken time and patience to get to this level where I am aware now of a negative thought and I replace it with a positive one. But I want to encourage you to do this, because it wasn't until I became aware of my thoughts, and how you become aware of your thoughts is through, strategies like meditation, journaling, pausing throughout the day. If you feel a tightness in your body, you just pause and you go, what is going on inside of me right now? What am I thinking? It's becoming more aware, just more aware of your mind, more aware of your body as we move through the day. But if you can learn to do that, if you can learn to be more aware of what you're thinking. Now, of course, you're not going to be aware of all the thoughts because we have a crazy amount of thoughts in the day. But if you can be aware of those ones that are just constantly popping up in your mind, because they will be, they're automatic. There might be a little bit of a pattern that you maybe need to become aware of and break. You will start to invite more positivity. You will start to feel more energized every day. Now, it does take patience. It does take practice, but I promise you it's worth it. This is what helped me overcome my anxiety. This is what helps me generally wake up every day feeling excited, energized, and joyful. I have my moments. I'm human. I still have negative thoughts, but I do not let them carry through into my life. I do not let them take over. I choose to have a more empowering thought, and I replace it with a more powerful affirmation. So this week, here is my challenge to you. Become more aware of what you're thinking. If you are thinking negative thoughts, replace it with a more empowering one. Now, just doing that alone will have an amazing benefit in your life. But it takes patience, and it takes practice, and it takes consistency. But I promise you, it is so worth it. What you give out is what you get back. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your words. And have an incredible week ahead. So I really hope that serves. Let's put some positivity out this week. Let's focus on a future that we want, a future that is, amazing with beautiful people and experiences. Let's not lose hope. Let's not lose perspective during this time. So have a wonderful week. Have a fabulous Monday. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care. Thank you so much for listening to the Mind to Lead podcast. I really hope you got some great takeaways and key learnings from this episode. To help us spread the message, please give us a rating and leave us a review. We love reading your thoughts and your insights and your learnings. And look, reach out to me. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm Georgie Hubbard. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Georgie L. Hubbard. Let's connect. I hope you have an incredible day, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon.